Hi everybody, this is Kathy. Welcome back to my channel, Kathy's Favorite Things. We have a fall wreath DIY. I hope you enjoy it, guys. Most of the stuff that we're going to use is from the Dollar Tree, okay? This is a table runner. You can choose the color of your liking. This is a red one. They didn't have a lighter color. And I also got the fall wreath form. Well, it's not fall. It was with the fall stuff, but they have this all year round, okay? It's 14 inches wreath form. I only grabbed one. What we are going to do now, this table runner, we need to cut it in stripes. I did not measure them, but they are about 2 or 2.5 inches wide, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about measuring unless you really, really want to do it. We're going to use this to just go around our wreath form and we're going to cover it. You do not have to do this if you don't want to take this extra step. But when I make one of these wreath with mesh, with deco mesh, I really like to cover the base. Because if your mesh is light, it's a light color, you can see through, and I don't like that. So it's just a personal choice, okay? You can do whatever you want. You're also going to need some pipe cleaners. I didn't buy any because I had some from before, from the Dollar Tree. They always have it, sometimes in different colors or just a one color bag. So whatever you have around the house, you can use, okay? And so you just go around like you can see there. And when you are done, you can just glue it with your hot glue gun or some super glue or some E6000, whatever glue you have at home, okay? Just be careful with your fingernails because I got my fingernails full of hot glue. But it comes off, so it's fine. Just trim the excess, you can see. And I added the pipe cleaners when I was done covering the whole wreath form, but you can also do that before you add the fabric, okay? Whichever way is easier for you. This was a pretty quick step, so I'm just trimming it. And this is how it looks. This deco mesh that I'm going to be using for this wreath, I have it from before. I'm recycling it. I used this last year for Christmas to put around like the top of my windows and just to decorate like that. I love deco mesh for some projects. especially to make wreath. And I always, when I make a wreath, I use the puff technique. So as you can see here, you just have to make a plain knot with the pipe cleaners, and now you're gonna start adding the deco mesh. Okay, and in this case my deco mesh that I had was gold, and that's the one I'm gonna be using for my fall wreath. Okay, and this is the really wide one, the wide deco mesh, because I usually like that one. And as you can see here, it's not a big science, just hold it with the pipe cleaner, give it a just a plain knot to make sure it's secure, and then puff it a little bit, or as little or as big as you want. That's just a personal preference. And just start going around the wreath and making the same thing, puffing it and just tie it with the pipe cleaner. My way of doing this usually is just I go around the wreath 3 times, okay? Just to make sure that this is puffy enough and it has good coverage, because I don't like it to be see-through. I like my wreath to be a showstopper, you know, something that when you put it outside your door and you have people coming to visit, they ask you, where did you get this wreath? It's so beautiful. That's what I look for when I make one, okay? But it's just, again, a personal preference. I mean, if you just want to spend a little bit of your mesh and just go around once, that's up to you, okay? So don't feel forced to do it 3 times, because you're going to spend a lot of mesh. But if you want to have a beautiful wreath, you have to go at least 3 times around with it, okay? And use the same pipe cleaner every time to hold your mesh. Just keep holding it and making knots with the same pipe cleaner. It works. I've been doing this for a long time with deco mesh, and usually only takes 1 pipe cleaner to hold it 3 times around the wreath, okay? Now that I made that clear, we're gonna start adding the decoration. We glued the sign. In this case, I used the sign that I got from the Dollar Tree. It says, "Thankful and blessed." It was a very pretty pumpkin. And I removed the metal leaf that it had on the top because I didn't like it. And I'm just using this peony flowers that I had from the spring, that I also bought them from Michael's. I have nothing against Dollar Tree, but I don't usually buy flowers there for my projects. They are not the biggest flowers, and I want this to be pretty and have a lot of depth, and that's why I usually buy my flowers at Michael's. And if you have a 50% off coupon, it's not too bad, the pricing. I believe when I bought this one during the spring, I only paid like maybe $5 for a stem, and it had a few flowers in it, so it wasn't bad. And now I'm just gluing them, as you can see, to my fall wreath. And since the sign it was orange and white, I thought these flowers were appropriate, and I really like white decor anyway, so This was perfect. I didn't have to spend money buying flowers again, so that's even better, right? It's always good to recycle and reuse or repurpose stuff we have around our house. These pumpkins, on the other hand, they are new. I bought them from Dollar Tree, and they are this super shiny, beautiful pumpkins. I got 3 of them. 2 of them have like sequins, and the other one is just a plastic one with some glitter on it. And I'm just trying to figure out where to put them, where's the best place so they can look pretty. And again, just use your hot glue gun to glue them to your wreath, okay? Or any glue that you have around. And that's how it's looking so far. It's looking good, I think. I don't know what you think, guys, but I like it. So far, so good. I added the other orange pumpkin next to the one with the sequins. See? Cool. And we're gonna keep adding more and more flowers. We're gonna go all around it. You wanna use the flowers to cover the sides where you have your pipe cleaners, okay? And I like to go not only on the top of the wreath, but all around it. And we're gonna at least use like 2 or 3 on each, on top of each pipe cleaner, okay? I think it's coming along great. The white and gold is such a cute combination. I really like it. You can feel free to make your wreath any way you like. You don't have to make it exactly the same as the one I'm making. You can just get creative and do it your own way, okay, guys? And you can buy your flowers at any other store. This is just my personal preference, okay? I think it's coming along great. It still needs the wow effect though, and I think that wow effect is going to be at the end when we add some greenery and some more texture to the wreath. So I'm going to need to go shopping. But I like it so far, so good. That's just a close-up image. Okay. I went to Michael's to get some greenery, and I think I found what I was looking for. And I also found these other little pumpkins. They are like a velvety looking pumpkins that I had at home from last year, from last fall. I don't remember really where I bought them from. But I'm using these 2 colors. I found more. Sorry I didn't show them to you, but those were the 2 colors that went right with my wreath. So that's why I'm only using the orange and the gold. And this green foliage, it's like eucalyptus leaves. I thought it was cute. I really wanted something green, but I didn't want a bright green. I wanted a green that was more subtle color, not too bright. So that's why I decided to go with this one. And I think it's okay. I think it works great with it. And just add them, you know, the way you want them. And I also bought some other decoration for my wreath. It's some shiny foliage that I grabbed from the Christmas aisle because Michael has some Christmas decoration already. Not very many, but a little bit. And I usually buy this kind for my wreath. I like the texture that they add to my wreath, and also the color. The gold is one of my favorite colors, so I think it looks perfect. And this is the final touch that needed for that wow effect. So I'll show you in a little bit once I'm done cutting it. I'm gluing it to my wreath, and I hope you like the final project. Yeah, I was super happy. I think it's gonna look great on my outside door, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can make. If you decide to make one for yourself, make sure you tag me or something so I can see what you've done. Okay, guys? And I'm gonna link the video from Michael's when I went to grab the greenery. I had some images from their Halloween decor. I'm gonna put that link below in the description box below in case you want to see it. They had some beautiful Halloween wreath, and I've never done one, but I think I'm gonna try making one this year because my son, my little one, loves Halloween. You can hear him in the video in the images from Michael because he's talking up a storm and he wants to buy everything Halloween to decorate the house. And I'm not really into that holiday very much, but for him, I might give it a try this year. And this is how it looks all done. This image doesn't make it justice because I'm just holding it, but I'm gonna put it against the wall, against one of my closet doors, and I'll show you again. Okay, it's nighttime, so I'm not gonna put it outside the outdoor door, but I'm gonna put it against a door inside so you can see how it looks. Okay, guys? I really hope you liked the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and comment down below if there is something you didn't like. I'm sorry this was so long, but when you are making a DIY, you don't want to really make it go so fast. I did try to speed it up in some parts when I was editing the video, but I hope you at least get the idea of what I was doing, okay? I'm really happy with this. I don't like adding ribbons to my wreaths. That's why this one doesn't have a ribbon there. I might just add another flower at the top, but I'm happy with this result. So pretty, I think it is. It turned out really pretty. And it's light, it's not heavy. Look, it's pretty, isn't it? shiny, and it has different textures. That's what I like. Okay, guys, I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.